this month and I did not resist going, but I was very upfront with my parents that I wasn't going to participate whenever possible. They did not take me seriously. I went on the plane and told the counselors the same thing, and once I got on the bus, I was very polite but honest about it. My tactic was to use peaceful, non-violent resistance until they let me go home, unless it turned out to be a crazy camp, which it wasn't. I read a book about the civil rights movement a few months ago, and I based what I did off of that. Obviously, me being at a camp isn't even close to human rights, but the technique still worked. I got to my cabin and I just stayed on my bed and politely told them that I didn't plan on doing the exercises. The counselors spoke to me nicely and then less nicely and tried to convince me to move, but they couldn't, and I'm too big to drag off of bed even if they wanted to. They were nice people and I wanted to be nice to them as well, but again, I was open and honest through everything. I just did not go to the event after I went to my cabin. I politely and calmly refused to go to the opening ceremony, exercises, meetings, activities, even though nothing was optional. When the kids in my cabin spoke or tried to convince me to come down, I also politely refused to speak to them. They then said that I wouldn't get dinner or lunch if I didn't come down and participate, and I refused, assuming that they need to feed me sometimes. I was right. They didn't give me dinner that night or breakfast because I didn't go to eat, but someone brought me a lunch the next day, even if it was a terrible, overly healthy type of thing. I was still very hungry and very bored, but I just kept imagining getting out early. That lasted for 6 days with me spending all of my time on the bed and them bringing me food. I brought books, but they took my books away, so I just sat there and entertained myself by imagining stuff. It was the most boring thing I've ever done. After a week or 6 days, I'm not sure, the headmaster, owner / leader of the camp came to me and spoke to me directly. Again, he was very nice to me and I tried to be nice back, but I was open about the fact that I wasn't doing anything until I went home. He was trying to convince me that I wanted to lose weight, but I didn't want to lose weight. The next day, he called my parents and I left for the first time to speak to them in his office. They begged me to do it, and we had a weird conference call meeting with them on the phone and the headmaster, who was there too, and they were all trying to convince me to participate and even shaming me a bit. But again, I calmly refused very simply. They said they were going to wait 3 more days to give me, quote, time to think about it. And I told them that it wouldn't make a difference, but they did it anyway. So I sat another 3 days and then an extra day waiting. After that, we had one more conference and then I was sent that night on a plane ticket home because I peacefully refused to do everything and they saw no point of keeping me there. They really tried shaming me near the end, but I told them that I couldn't feel ashamed for not doing something that they wanted me to do. I felt slightly sad about having to be a pain for the counselors or the head guy because neither did anything wrong to me, but I was very happy that I won't have to spend the whole summer there. My parents are in a sad mood since I came back and they aren't really speaking to me, but at least I'm home and I won't have to spend another month there. They also got some of their money back because I wasn't there the whole time. I appreciate all the advice I got, even if I don't agree with all of it. Thank you. I got most of my summer back. The next few updates are really shocking, starting with this first one that is kind of just a recap and pondering on everything, and then it gets a lot crazier. Is being skinny really all that great? I'm 14, 255 pounds, and I've always been very fat, and I honestly prefer it for the most part. It's a good way to know who's shallow and who cares about you. You don't need to worry about many other aspects of life that I feel people constantly obsess over. Has losing weight honestly made any actual impact on your life? I don't care about losing 5 to 10 years of being old, and I don't care about people treating you nicer either. I think the health stuff is over-exaggerated, and the social stuff is nonsense anyway. Then we jump into the future a little less than a year, and this is where it starts. Can my parents and school force me to take heart medication? I'm 15 and I'm a boy. I live in New York State. Several months ago, I had heartburn that was misinterpreted by doctors to be a heart attack. It wasn't. Simply put, it was a severe over-exaggeration. Since then, I've been made to take medication at home, which I don't want to because I've read about the side effects and I don't want to be taking something for an issue that doesn't exist. Since I got it originally, I just stopped taking the pills, which, long story short, my parents found out about, and it has been a very big fight with them since. They have contacted my school, a public school, and after they had